Hey guys, James here today and welcome to the Sims 4 Toddler stuff overview of mostly just build and buy stuff. As per usual in my overviews of new packs, I usually don't go through Create a Sim because I don't really know what's going on there, nor do I really care. However, I did go through all of these toddlers and give them all new hairstyles and all new clothes. I think there may be an old pair of shoes in there somewhere, but for the most part, they're wearing all new items from the stuff pack, so you can get kind of an idea of what we've got going on here. Got some new little leggings, which are kind of cool. Little dresses, some really nice hairstyles, actually. I will say, I do like the like this hairstyle here. It's kind of sweet. It seems like a bit made up for a toddler though, but I guess it's kind of cool. I mean, especially classic Finn rocking that hairstyle. He's got a nice t-shirt on as well. I love this this animal hoodie though as well. Like that, that's a fox. I can't remember what the other ones are, but they're all good stuff. A lot of cool Create a Sim stuff, but that's it. We're mostly looking at build buy because that's what I do for the most part. Right, so this is all we get for build buy, like everything you see here. So obviously this is much more a pack about gameplay with toddlers more than it is building a like buy mode or anything like that. So because it adds like the ability to have play dates with other sims, and then it adds like all this jungle gym stuff that we can check out in a little bit. But as for build and buy, I'll just jump into build buy. There are some really nice items that I think are going to be really useful. So, for example, these sort of shades, which are pretty sweet, and actually something I totally do see around the place as well, like at parks and everything like that. These are pretty cool. I have a bunch of different colors, which are quite nice. Oh, except for that needs to be fixed. So Deli was actually the one that told me about this, and now actually going through the swatches and seeing it, yeah, it's not great. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be there. Yeah, that should probably be fixed. But yeah, these are some nice color choices here. I think it would still be, and this is something I've mentioned, I don't know which overview it was in. Maybe it was, I think it was fitness stuff. Yeah, it was fitness stuff. When you have items that are like kind of two distinctly separate items that kind of look like they've been placed together. I mean, sure, these come off the same pole there, but they kind of look like they could be two separate items. I always would prefer them to be two separate items in the catalog so I could mix and match them how I want. So that's just my opinion on that for sure. But there's a lot of nice colors. I think my favorite is probably, I do like that, but probably even just the default one, I think. Is that what they use? No, they use that one. That one's also nice. It'd be good to have like some translucent ones as well so you could kind of see through a little bit because they're not always solid shades. So that'd be kind of cool to have like some see-through ones too. Then we've got a new fence as well, which is obviously very specifically designed for toddler-based areas. I mean, I guess you could use it for a house. If you use like the white version, you could use it as like a little picket fence. That would probably work. It definitely looks a bit plasticky though, so as long as you don't look too closely, you could probably pull this off as a nice little picket fence for a house. So it's definitely usable, but it has a whole bunch of colors for it. Lots of different choices there, as you can see, which is good. The gate as well. A lot of choices to match with the fence colors there. Moving over this way, I do actually really like this chair, like the almost director's chair kind of looking thing. Seems like a bit of fun. Could also be a good little beach chair or something like that. Oh, that's a really nice color actually. That I do love this sort of blue color that they've got going on all throughout these items. One of my faves. This color right there, beautiful. Do like that chair. Little pile of cushions. Is this a chair? Yeah, it is a chair. That's cool. So you can sit on that. I guess that makes sense. Now all we need, oh, that looks nice. That assortment of colors. Now all we need is to have like bean bags, like like proper bean bag seats, right? Because we don't have that, do we? There was kind of one sort of ish in the Sims 3, but not even that, not really. A little wagon. Oh, is this like kids cooler? I was like, what is this? Because this is my first time like sort of going through the stuff. But yeah, kids cooler. That's nice. Oh, does it not come in like a bright red? Like the wagon's red, but it's not red enough. It needs more color to it, I think, and more than 3 swatches. Come on, guys. Like that's the thing. Like that's what I still don't get. Like some items have 1.5 billion color choices, which is great. Like this has got plenty of color choices. This had plenty of color choices. The fences had a lot of color choices. But then you have items like this that have like 3 choices that are all kind of dull. Like if I'm going to be honest, right? Like why is there not more? Why is there only 3? I don't know. And moving on. On the table, we've got this new little decoration, like sort of outdoor party picnic decoration, which is actually really nice. Again, lots of colors, so you've got a lot of choices there to have a bit of fun with it, which is really great to see. I'm just like looking at some of the plates. They look sweet. Yeah, so a lot of color choices on that. And it's a really nice item as well, like really nicely detailed. No, I quite like that. And then we have this new sort of picnic table as well, which again has a bunch of different colors running through it here. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, nice little checkered one. Yeah, so a lot of colors there. Nice table as well. Like, that is such a standard, like, outdoor table that I've seen in so many places in real life. So that's quite good. Then up here we have this light strip, I guess. Only 3 colors. Could use more. Again, could definitely use more. So we've got those 3 colors, I guess. And then this pole obviously goes with it. It just goes on the other end, so you can sort of join them together however you want. But I've just put it there so you can see it's a separate item. So that goes there. So this is another thing. You know what I'm quickly finding out is I have a lot more pet peeves with this pack than I have had in previous ones. And it's not just because it's a toddler pack. It's not because I dislike toddlers. It's just because I feel like it should be different. So, for example, I think it was the fitness stuff pack, like I was saying with the sales. These should be, why is this one item? Why don't we just have one rug that's like that square, and then because then you'd have way more color choices, because you'd have all of these, but all separate. Like if you have them all separately, I don't know, it just seems to make more sense to me. And as a builder, like, I would be able to do more with it just by having one and doing that arrangement myself, right? But I don't know. You know, I don't know. But look, nevertheless, ignoring that, these rugs actually do look really, really nice. They have a lot of really cool looking patterns. Oh, I love kiwis. They have a lot of really nice patterns on it. So ignoring the fact that it's one item and I feel like it should be separate, the color swatches and all that on it are really nice. And they do look great. But I guess the other thing is, because this is one item, maybe it should have been smaller, because you can see how huge this item is. Because if it was smaller, then you could at least like scale it up if you wanted it to be bigger. But being this big by default, we can't make it any smaller. That's like the thing. So I don't know, like you kind of get stuck in a place where it's like I can't have this individual rug and I can't make it smaller. So then you have this huge rug that I feel like I would want to use this in a house or something somewhere, but I don't know if I'll be able to because it's so big. Like, I don't know. That's like they've used it in this sort of outdoor room here, which we'll get to in a bit. But I don't know. It seems a bit big, like basically. Treehouse. Is this like I guess it's like a dollhouse, right? Yeah. So 3 colors. Again, come on. More than 3. Like this is what I don't get. Like you have such an array of amazing like color choices. I think even this little chest here has so many awesome patterns on it. This table had so many. And then there's 3. See, it wouldn't be a problem if we could like choose the colors ourselves, you know, like in The Sims 3. But when we can only choose the ones that you put in, there needs to be more than 3. And don't just put 4. Like, there needs to be like a solid selection like this on every item, I swear, because it's just like, it's so, I don't know, it just seems silly not to have so much choice in a way. Like, why is there not more? I don't know. Anyway, there's that. Then we've got, so then we'll go to this little toy chest that we just had a look at there. This has some really nice, I love this like crayon pattern there. And oh, that one's cool too. Yeah, a lot of these are awesome. That's like, what is that, like ice cream kind of one? Oh, it's like a police car. Yeah, these are really cool. Oh, school bus. I love all of these. These are all sweet. Oh, the burger. Yes. I would totally, no. I think as a kid, I reckon I would have had probably the police car one. I was big into cars, like toy cars and that. That's sweet. That's cool. Oh, I actually really, really love this barbecue too. This is sweet. This is like a really useful, standard-looking barbecue that can go absolutely anywhere, but it has some really nice, vibrant colors as well if you want it to be a bit more out there. Really, that's probably... Let me have a look. That's probably my favorite item from this pack. Yeah, absolutely. This barbecue, and I will be using it. That's definitely my favorite item from this pack. It's really nice. I like it. Then we have these little stump things, which are just like decorations for a playground. What I don't get about these is, okay, so there's a lot of colors for the middle, I guess, character. So a lot of variations, which again, all really, really nice. But I don't know why the stumps don't change. I can't change any of the stumps. Like this doesn't have any colors, and these can only change like the character. It's like, why can't I change the colors on top of the stumps? That's what I don't get. But yeah, these are 4 different items that you can sort of put around the place. They look nice, but more color choices. I think the theme in this is, which seems weird, me saying more color choices when you can clearly see just how colorful this is. But I guess what I mean is more swatches, like more choice, just more, you know? Then we have this little balloon decoration. Nice color choice on this, so I think this is a good amount. This is what we want to strive for, guys. Just like this, basically. All right, so those are all those items. Then we get into the big playground items, which, by the way, this looks incredible. Like, I will say absolutely looks awesome. It looks awesome. If there was a playground like this when I was a kid, oh my, that would have been amazing. But I have the same criticism. There's 3 color choices for this whole thing. And that one, this one's dull. This one almost looks like something's gone wrong and they've missed out a few colors. Then to me, this is like the only one that I kind of think is like colorful enough. But then maybe that's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems like the other two, that doesn't seem fun. That just seems wrong. This just, and then that seems like a play. Like, I don't know. Like, why is there only 3 colors on this? I don't get it. But the actual item looks great. Looks really, really good. And then so it comes in a couple of variations. So you have this piece here. Then you have the slide, which can be separate here. Again, the 3 color choices, unfortunately. And then we have, oh, this is the item that I've hated since the moment I saw it. What the hell is this? Why is this in the game? Anyway, yeah, so then we have this separately, and then we have all 3 of those together in one big piece. Right, I want to complain about this. There's a lot of complaining in this pack, but again, it's not so much complaining as it is. It's more, I don't know, it just seems disappointing that this is something that got put into the game. This is supposed to be a ball pit, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actual 3D balls. Now, I get it. I get that there's no way you could have a fully 3D ball pit. Absolutely get it, because that would just be too many items for the game. Like the detail of the object would be far too high, and it would just make the game lag. I absolutely get that. But that doesn't really excuse the model being completely flat. I don't understand that, because there's a lot of ways that you can make this look better than that, and maybe there's reasons for it. But whatever the reason that they decided that this was okay, that's not okay. Like, if there was a multitude of reasons why it couldn't be done any other way, then I don't think this should have been put in, because look at it. Like, I just cannot, I don't know, like, this is the lowest quality item in The Sims 4, I swear. Like, it's just, in terms of, it just seems like it shouldn't be in this game. I don't know. I'm really shocked by this. This is not okay. Like, and we all thought the Future Cube was kind of lame, but this is just another level. I don't know. Like, I expect more from a AAA development studio than a big, flat, blurry texture. Like, it's not even a clean looking texture. Like, look at it. It's just blurry. Like, if we zoom, look at that. It's not even sharp. It's like something that doesn't look good. Look at this. What is that? What does it look like when they go on it, though? But, like, I'm really, really not happy with that item. It is the worst thing I've seen in this game, by far. Hurry up, get in. Get in. Let's see what it does. I think the animations are good on this, though. Oh, my God. It looks... okay, the ball's, like, shooting up in the air and all that. That's great. You know what's not great? Is the ball pit looking like jelly. Like, what is that? It looks like gelatin or something. That's not cool. So that's that. Oh, I'm in the cheat window. Not happy with. I feel like if that's the outcome of this item, it shouldn't have made it in. It should have been, if that was a sand pit, if they had done a sand pit instead where they could build little sand castles, dig holes, that kind of stuff, I think that would have been way better, because then you wouldn't have had the problem of it having to be like super 3D and bumpy and all of that, and it just, I don't know, that's not good. Not good. Just let's hide that and never look at it again. But there you go. Toddler Stuff overview. Not my favorite pack. I don't know if you could tell from the amount of points of feedback I had. Do love the barbecue. So the highlights, love the barbecue. These chairs I actually really, really love. I do like the sails as well. Those are really nice. Probably will use those somewhere. Those rugs are nice. Would have been better if they were separate though. Actually, I didn't even go through the colors in this. Sorry, this has some nice color choices as well. Again, kind of the same problem with these ones though, in terms of it's really, really big. I feel like if they had just made this maybe half the size, then you could scale it up to that size. But it's like now I can't get it any smaller than that. So that's probably my only feedback on that. But the patterns and color choices on this really, really nice. Those cushions as well, great. I love those. But no, wait, did they have enough colors? Can't remember. Yeah, no, they had some good color choices. That's right. Yeah, those are nice. Chairs are good. Table is good. Little table decoration is nice. Barbecue, great. I guess the balloons are okay. The little toy chest is really nice as well. Rugs are good. More color choices on the play equipment. The model itself is really, really nice. I guess we can have a look at the kids playing with it a little bit. Crawl through. How many people can use this at once? I don't know. Let's go see. Yeah, like the actual item is really, really cool. And I guess the gameplay with it is pretty sweet as well. Does this have... Okay, so this is like climb, crawl through, play, and ball pit. So it has a lot of different options in that one. Oh, yeah, I didn't even go through these. Sorry. Yeah, so these are the included styled rooms. So this is just like a little outdoor room with the rugs and a couple of cushions around the place. Almost like a kid's birthday party kind of setup by the looks of it. A couple of chairs for the adults is supervised. Got a cooler for food. Then we have this little room here, which looks like a little barbecue at a park or something. A couple of tables and, you know, got a little barbecue and all that. That's also a really nice little scene. And then this is quite obviously a very colorful playground, which is quite nice, except for this. Get that out of there. The rest of it, very nice. Yeah, so those are the styled rooms. Let's have a look at the kids over on this. That's cool. Yeah, this is a very, very nice item. Absolutely. More color choices. Let's get more in there, though. Yeah, no, so that's it. I guess notable points. The ball pit is a piece of fill in the blank. The rugs could have been separate. I would have preferred. The fence is nice, though. That could be quite useful. Chair's good. That's good. So there's some notable... I think this is probably the most critical I've been of a pack in recent memory in terms of the items. Just this. Mostly that. It made me so salty. Just can we patch that out of the game? Can we get an update that just removes that? All right, well, I'm going to leave it here before I just keep going on and on, because I could talk about that for a long time. But that's my thoughts on the pack. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.